Morisot liked to paint in many different techniques, but always had a similar subject and style. She was born on January 14th, 1841, in Bourges, France, and was known as one of the most impressionist artists of her time. As a child, she liked to paint with her sister and grandfather and had many guides to teach her how to paint with landscapes and human figures. She had many influences, including her grandfather, who was a Rococo artist, Fragonard, and other impressionist artists such as Monet, Jean Baptiste Camille Corot, and Manet.
Here is a painting by Monet, and because he was one of her influences, the styles are quite similar. Paintings had no moral message during the Impressionist period. They were very spontaneous paintings and captured sunlight while incorporating various colors. They were painted outdoors and often depicted landscapes, nature, and human figures. During the 1860s, many radical changes occurred culturally, socially, and politically. Some cultural changes that were occurring was that slavery had recently been abolished and the effects of the Civil War were still being felt. Some advances in technology included portable easels, pre-mixed paint in lead tubes, ferrule, is the metal portion of the brush covering the attachments of the bristles to the wooden shaft. This allowed for the artist to apply short, thick strokes.
On the Balcony was chosen because it shows her style really well and illustrates her main focus and her subjects really well, which were women. She used watercolors in this, one of her favorite mediums to paint with. Like most of her paintings, her painting size was 21.7 inches by 25.7 inches. On the Balcony is a regular Morisot painting. It is showing a mother and her child in the environment with the city behind them. Morisot was big on landscapes and painting females and their children, so this was not unusual for her. Out of these three paintings, On the Balcony was the earliest. It was painted around 1871 or 1872, although the exact date is still unknown.
In Summer's Day by Morisot, she used another technique to paint this piece. She used oil on canvas, like other Impressionists. This painting really set her apart and made her well known. This is one of the most impressionist paintings of that time period, and to this day. If you look closely, you can see the long brush strokes and the loose detail. The ducks in the water to the right of the woman are barely noticeable unless you look really closely. This is extremely well done for the size of the canvas, which is only 45.7 by 75.2 centimeters big. In this painting, you can see two women enjoying a nice summer's day. Because of her gender, she had very limited subject matter, so she stuck to painting women. Summer's Day was painted last out of these three paintings in 1879.
The third painting, Villa at the Seaside, is just like the previous painting, in that oil canvas is used. This painting isn't that large as it is only 19.3 by 24 inches. Like her other paintings, this painting includes a woman and a child enjoying a nice day on their assumed balcony by the sea or ocean. Again, this, like other paintings, includes woman and child outside. This painting was done in 1874. Morisot was one of the most influential women impressionist artists of her time. Not only that, but she was one of the first women to get accepted into the impressionist group along with Monet and others.